Here's an excellent example of leading the dance. First, at full speed.
Nice, slips through the middle.
And now slowed down to 5%. On the left is Cecil, on the right is Philip, and they're fighting Michael in the middle. In the opening seconds, we see Cecil and Philip both attacking Michael simultaneously. Philip's thrust is out of range as Michael parries Cecil's blow with the tip of his staff. The fighters move to reset, and Michael sees a split-second opportunity to boldly rush up the center. Sensing that Philip is still out of range, he moves to parry Cecil's staff with the tip of his weapon as he moves between the two fighters. As Michael makes cohesion with Cecil's staff, he parries it upwards, and after clearing Cecil's weapon, continues in the same motion to strike downwards onto Philip's head. Philip moves to block the strike, but he's too late. At the same time, Cecil is starting to thrust right at Michael's body. Michael senses this and opens the door and parries the thrust to his left side with the center of the staff. Michael's doing a great job keeping his eyes on both opponents and bouncing back and forth between them. He backs Philip off again with a thrust to his low line. Again, Philip goes to block, but he's a second too late, and Michael has continued his motion all the way through to strike Cecil, who is standing behind him, with a downward strike onto his head. Cecil moves to parry this strike, but is a second too late. In the meantime, Michael immediately turns to get his eyes back on Philip. Sensing that he's taken Cecil out of the fight for a moment, Michael moves to engage Philip with a lunging, jabbing thrust aimed towards his face. But this is only a feint, and as Philip moves to block, Michael withdraws the tip of his weapon and thrusts low instead, catching poor Philip completely by surprise. Throughout the entire engagement, Michael has led this dance, and Cecil and Philip were forced to respond to his motions. This gave Michael the initiative and advantage he needed to defeat two other staff fighters.